Welcome fellow gamers, I'm Jebzar from Jebzar Gaming and this is the Diablo 3 Beta Corner. Today I'll be going over the new and improved skills that were recently announced on the official Diablo 3 website. If you would like to see the effect that runes have on the skills, please click the link below. Let's start with the new skills for the Barbarian. Ancient Spear. Throw a spear to pull an enemy back to you, briefly slowing the target's movement by 60% and dealing 185% weapon damage. Earthquake. Shake the ground violently, dealing 1600% weapon damage as fire over 8 seconds to all enemies within 18 yards. Overpower. Deal 260% weapon damage to all targets within 9 yards. If overpower critical hits, the cooldown is automatically reset. Furious Charge. Rush forward and knocking back enemies and inflicting 195% weapon damage to enemies along the path of the charge. Here are some new skills for the Demon Hunter. Rain of Vengeance. Fire a massive volley of arrows around you. Arrows fall from the sky, dealing 91% weapon damage for 5 seconds to all enemies in the area. Cluster Arrow. Fire a cluster arrow that explodes for 200% weapon damage as fire into a series of additional miniature bombs that explode for 100% weapon damage as fire each. Multi-Shot. Fire a massive volley of arrows, dealing 115% weapon damage to all enemies in the area. Spike Trap. Lay a trap that arms after 1.2 seconds and triggers when an enemy approaches. The trap does 135% weapon damage to all enemies within 8 yards. You can have a maximum of 3 spike traps active at one time. Let's move on to the monk skills. Serenity. You are enveloped in a protective shield that absorbs all incoming damage for 3 seconds and grants immunity to all control and parrying effects. Mantra of Conviction. Recite a mantra that causes all enemies within 20 yards of you to take 12% additional damage. It lasts for 3 minutes. For 3 seconds after activation, the effect is increased to 24% additional damage. Mystic Ally. Summon an elemental ally capable of engaging enemies in combat until it is destroyed. The ally deals 40% of your weapon damage as physical per swing. Let's take a look at the Witch Doctor skills. Acid Cloud. Acid rains down, dealing an initial 125% weapon damage as poison, followed by 25% weapon damage as poison to enemies who remain in the area for 3 seconds. Big Bad Voodoo. Summon a fetish to begin a ritual dance that increases the attack speed and movement speed of all allies in the area by 20% for 20 seconds. Let's take a look at the wizard spells. Energy Armor. Focus your energies, increasing your armor by 65%, but lowers your maximum arcane power by 20. Lasts for 120 seconds. Familiar. Summon a companion that will attack your targets for 20% weapon damage as arcane. This companion cannot be targeted or damaged by enemies. The pet lasts for 120 seconds. Hydra. Summon a multi-headed Hydra for 15 seconds that attacks enemies with bolts of fire, dealing 25% weapon damage as fire. You may only have one Hydra active at a time. Mirror Image. Summon 2 illusionary duplicates of yourself that last for 7 seconds and have 25% of your life. The images may cast some of the same spells as you, but those spells deal no damage. Meteor. Summon an immense meteor that plummets from the sky, causing 250% weapon damage as fire to all enemies it crashes into. The ground it hits is scorched with molten fire that deals 100% weapon damage as fire over 3 seconds. Thanks for watching, gamers. Feel free to leave comments and suggestions below, and tell me what you think about the new and improved skills. Please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter and Facebook for more Diablo 3 coverage and other gaming news. I'm Jebzar from Jebzar Gaming, logging off.